Hello. This is my ASVAB tips and tricks video, and the do's slash don'ts. Now, one thing that I have gained wisdom at in the art of taking tests is the ability to transfer my knowledge, not about the test, but about experiences and what to not do, and what to do to you. Now, I was going to start with the don'ts, because you always start with the bad and you end with the good. Not always, but most of the time it works. Um, One thing that I made a boo-boo with, I stayed up so late. I had like 5 tests to take, the ASVAB, and, no, I had 6 tests. For the first time I took the ASVAB, and that was the 4 subject test for the GED, and then I failed one, and I scheduled it for the same day and had to go all the way down to Tyler to take it, which was like an hour drive, and I stayed up for about 5 days straight, got a total of 3 hours and, no, 4 hours and 32 minutes of sleep, because I did sleep in the car during the break, periodically, when my husband took over. So that's a big no-no. Don't stay up. It's gonna hurt you in the long run because you're cramming so much into that brain, and it overwhelms and it gets compact, and it's just like, wait, I'm not coming out because you stuffed me too tight. You don't want to do that. Another tip: don't put too much pressure on yourself, because you don't want to set your standards too high for yourself and then disappoint yourself and then you think you're a failure, because it's not about what other people think. It's about what you think of yourself, because you are your own worst enemy. You're your own worst critic. You're your best friend. You're the one who sticks by you with that self-confidence. Now, I made the mistake the first time of saying, I'm going to pass this. I did pass if I had a high school diploma, but I didn't pass going in with my GED, which was very, very disappointing, and it crushed me. I cried, and I was just so devastated. It hurt me so much. So when I had that extra month between taking my other one to get my higher score, I did this time, I didn't put too much pressure on myself. I actually slept. I have kids, so it's kind of hard to do, but Dad took the role, and he took care of everything, and he stepped up, and he said, babe, you go to sleep, you want this, you gotta work for it. The first time I failed, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna take it again, I'm so sad. I feel bad for myself. I don't want to do it since I couldn't pass the first time. I'm not going to enlist because I don't want to be a failure. But the one thing is that first you don't succeed, try again. And he's like, okay, you didn't sleep for a long time, and you're not one to sleep, so how about you actually eat a turkey sandwich and actually go to sleep? So I went to sleep, and I woke up with a better attitude. Me and my recruiter talked and scheduled me. He couldn't schedule me yet because it was too far in advance, but he did it right before he left for his leave. But we told him, okay, next day I can do it. I want to do it. I'm going to get this, and I'm going to feel a lot better. So do give yourself a pat on the back for at least trying. If you tried, give yourself a pat on the back for at least being there for yourself, at least having the motivation. Oh, we have a guest star. Hello. Hello. Say hello, Mama. Say hello, Mama. Say hi. This is my daughter. Do give yourself that, satisfaction. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt that you will succeed. Because if you give yourself time and you don't spend time beating yourself up, you are going to be able to take that test. You're going to be able to pass it. Don't be too strict on yourself. Don't set yourself up for an unrealistic schedule. And do get the proper study materials. I bought flashcards. I had the app on my phone. I had the book. And I'm really good at assembling objects, it seems. I got a high score on that. But, you have a lot of choices out there. I went to BAM, Books A Million. and I got one of my books there, and then I got my flashcards there too. You know, if you have a Barnes and Noble, anything like that that sells books, you know, Hastings, I suggest go getting that book because it's simple stuff on the ASVAB test, but then again, there isn't. Like, I'm not good with naming parts of tools. I'm good at recognizing what it is, looking in a toolbox, grabbing something that I don't know the name of and using it. I'm good at putting things together. I'm good at, you know, pointing stuff out and doing stuff together on paper, but when it comes to naming it and knowing the names, whew, I have no clue. So it helped out a lot to study and get my mind together. Another suggestion, there are really good practices when it comes to studying. Like, I sung a song with certain subjects. And first thing I suggest you do is, if you get flashcards, look at the flashcards, go through every single one. What you do know, put it in one pile. Give yourself a little celebration for that. What you don't know, put it in a different pile. And, you know, put it in a different pile. And that way you know what you need to work on. And then after you review what you didn't know, take a break, rest, just rest. And then go back over what you do know to see if you forgot it. You always have to go back over those flashcards, you know. Look at them, take notes, put them in a pile, then go through it again. What you do remember, add it to that big pile of stuff you remembered from school. Because the more cards you add to it, the more self-confidence you're going to get. And you're going to be like, okay, I got this. So it's a really good choice to get a good book, get one that explains in further detail. Most use ASVAB for dummies. I use the Kaplan ASVAB book and the Kaplan flashcards. There's many different, you know, things. I'm really good with words and paragraph comprehension also. Everything I knew but about car and electricity. I know how to not shock myself and how to baby-proof things. And, you know, when it comes to baby-proofing, a lot of that stuff is similar to what's in there. You may not think it is, but like when you have your baby-proofing kit, there's certain nails in there and screws and tools, and you need certain wrenches and whatnot, and it helps out. So that's just my advice. I'm not telling you what to do. You could have done something different, and if you did, you know, hey, make a video if it helped people, you know, show them, let them know, say, hey, this is what helped me. Because, you know, I could be wrong. You maybe have a different way of studying. And what I did also, I recorded questions, and then I recorded their answers and their explanations from the ASVAB book, and I listened to it instead of listening to music. So I'd be cooking and I'd be listening to that, and it really helped a lot. So that's my advice and my tips and my tricks, and just going to MEPS. I know it's nerve-wracking because you see all these men and women in uniform and they look so serious. From my experience, they were really cool, and once you pass and you're there to celebrate, they're kind of celebrating with you. Like, I was told, great job, and the guy who administered the test was like, yeah, you did really good, and the woman who was there, she gave me a smile and a thumbs up, and that really helped out, because, you know, I showed my confidence, and I believe that's what, you know, you need to look forward to yourself. So you guys have an excellent YouTube surfing session. Surf the baby! Surf the baby!